territory with every chance of coming out dead, or at least permanently disabled, maybe even brain damaged. How do you feel?
This is such a great cut. Just being here makes me feel warm all over. Let me tell you, America is safe with me. I'm gonna stomp those aliens. I'm gonna terminate them. I'm doing this for John Wayne, for Big Arnie, for Mom's apple pudding. America, home of the burger, home of funky music.
Yes, thank you, Commander. Well, I'm sure we'll all sleep more soundly in our beds tonight, knowing that Commander Ivan Popovich is out there kicking ass.
What's going on, everybody? It's DJ Sketch, and welcome back to the channel. Today I want to take a look at a lesser-known PS1 title. The game in question is Krazy Ivan, released in 1995 on the PS1 and PC, published and released by Psygnosis Studios. These are the same people that were responsible for Destruction Derby and Shadow of the Beast, just to name a few. As Russian powerhouse super soldier Ivan Popovich, you control your 40-foot mech, armed to the teeth through 5 zones of varying difficulty, including Russia, Saudi Arabia, Paris, France, New York, and Tokyo, Japan. Picking up power cores as you lay waste to everything in your path, and rescuing as many hostages as possible for bonus points. You can use these power cores as currency between each mission to upgrade your mech and get more weaponry and more shields. The way the missions are set up as you get dropped in, it's like a search and destroy scenario essentially.
The Cyprian in this arena is codenamed Raptor. He's sneaky, so watch your back. The good news is he's not as tough as he looks.
You find the boss mechs, destroy them, and once they're all clear from the board, you go and destroy the shield generator, which there'll be several of in like the later levels. But also, the game pretty much, it's a rinse and repeat kind of deal through each level, but it does get more difficult as the levels go on. And upon release, this did kind of garner mixed reviews, but as someone that played it back when it was released and also played it again 20 years later, I can also say it's actually a lot of fun. Even though with most of the bosses, the first ones start out fairly simple, but as time goes on and once you get a little bit deeper into the game, circle strafing and side strafing are going to be your best bet with dealing with pretty much any encounter, especially in the later parts of it. Circle strafing, especially with the shield generators.
All arenas in this zone are clear of alien sentience. Your task now is to shut down the shield generator, and we can move on to the next zone.
And also a little bit of backstory as far as my experience with this game. This was also one of the first PlayStation games that I ever played, and used to rent this game constantly and spend weekend after weekend trying to complete it. And then fast forward 20 years later, we're back at the helm with Ivan Popovich with some very decent 3D polygonal, not only models, but also 3D polygonal environments.
Congratulations, Commander. You have successfully neutralized the alien presence in this zone.
No problem. It was easy. Like shooting monkeys in a barrel.
That's fish, Commander.
What?
The expression is as easy as shooting fish in a barrel.
No, fish. That's not so easy. Especially if they're very little fish. No, a grenade is better with fish.
As you say, Commander. Please select your next target from the 4 zones remaining, now.
And some hysterical, albeit sometimes stereotypical, full motion video scenes. Like, these are honestly kind of the best parts of the game because they're so ridiculous, and at some points it's so bad it's good, but also at the same time it's just so funny considering that these are the things that were able to fly back in the early days when people had a little bit more of a tongue-in-cheek attitude about most things, especially media.
I have a more personal interest. My family is among the hostages being held by the aliens.
I'm sorry to hear that.
We are an extremely wealthy family. If you were to make their rescue your first priority, you would find us extremely generous.
I'm a professional soldier, Miss Tulami. How generous?
Well, I am authorized to offer
I've
you
always wanted a 57 Chevy
a Chevy.
with imitation leopard skin upholstery.
Very well.
And fluffy dice.
And fluffy dice.
Consider it done. Yes. All set?
Yes, Commander. Ready when you are.
Okay. Let's go rescue some hostages.
And all in all, Krazy Ivan is a actually really fun and fast-paced first-person mech shooter that's good for a quick play every so often. So if you can happen to find a copy of this, especially out in the wild, it's not an expensive game at all. I would definitely suggest picking it up because it's fun just to like blast through. Because if you have any experience playing first-person shooters or especially mech shooters in general, so this was released at the same time as Mech Warrior 2 and amongst a whole bunch of other shooters at that time, you'll probably be able to just bust through it in about, at most, maybe hour and a half, 2 hours, because I beat it in an hour and a half on normal. So there's also one of those games, if you can find it, I suggest picking it up. It's a fun one. It's a sketch. I hope you enjoyed the review and found it helpful. I'll see you on the next one.